Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Ryan Linkshite and I'll be your host. You are listening to the Bonneville Basketball Report. Today we have a jam-packed show. I got the opportunity to interview Riley Judy. It's not your normal interview because he's not feeling that well because he got his wisdom teeth removed. So I hope he gets feeling better, and I hope and pray that he has a great Christmas break without much pain. Now, through text, I've been texting him, and before I read the interview, I just like to say Riley Judy's just a great guy, stand-up guy, and all his answers, none of them are selfish. He's always centering his teammates, and I really admire that. Now let's get into it. When I asked him what his most favorite thing about Bonneville was, he said that his most favorite thing about Bonneville is being able to be with friends. And I think that's really cool. I totally agree with what he said because, that's just what high school is in general. The second question was, what is the one thing that you love about the Bees' 2019 season? And his answer was great. My favorite thing about our season is that we are not expected to do well, but we have shocked the surrounding schools with the different games we have won. I love that we are the underdogs and that we have so much to show everyone that doesn't believe in us. I think that's a great attitude no matter what sport you're in, or what profession you're in, what level you're in. Because if you're in pros, college, high school, doesn't matter. If you're coming in and you're trying to prove people wrong, you're normally going to do it. Our next question was, of all the schools that you play, which team or player do you dislike the most? There's always one. And he said, Hillcrest is probably the team that I dislike the most because they are our rivals. And I could really see that as I'm newer to the school. I could really see that in the game at Hillcrest because it was just fiery. But I kind of admire them a little because they're stand-up acts. Like they're not wanting to fight. Like when Hillcrest came into the huddle, I was thinking, oh man, is there about to be a fight that's gonna come out? But Bonneville kept their cool, and I really thought that was cool of them. Our next question is, what do you do when you aren't studying, and you aren't balling? He said, when I'm not doing schoolwork or playing basketball, I work on my farm, and I also go hunting and fishing. The next question was, what is your favorite song/genre? I don't really have any specific songs that is my favorite, and I like most music that's out there. Now, this one hurts me. This next question hurts me a little bit because you just listened. Who is your favorite NBA team, and who is your favorite player? My favorite NBA team is the Oklahoma City Thunder. My favorite player that is currently playing the game is Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm okay with the Westbrook. He's a beast. That's okay. But not the Thunder. They got stolen away from Seattle. But you like them. That's cool. Do you have a spirit player that's someone who you mirror your game to? I don't really mirror my game after a single person. I just go out there and play to the best of my abilities. Now that's all okay. That's all cool, Riley. And I think that's really great of you that you go out there and you just play. Because I see that every day that you do that. But if you were to watch Kyle Korver, I'd say that you emulate his game a lot. And obviously, you're not doing it on purpose, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's kind of cool. But Korver's that type of guy that can go out there and hit shots and play great defense. So that's just my opinion. But if basketball was non-existent, "Is there another sport that you would play at Bonneville?" And he said, "I would probably go out and try to play football and baseball." That's pretty cool. I can see that. Probably get you doing kicking or something for football. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Next question. Have you decided on what college you will go to and any ideas for a major? He said, "I'm not set on any college yet, but I'm thinking about Utah State and going into accounting." All I can say is go Aggies, I guess. And then next question is, what is your expectations of this season being your last year? He said, "With this year being my senior year, I plan on giving everything I've got, every game, and having no regrets after. I hope to be able to make it to state this year." And like I said earlier, that's just amazing of Judy. Like, he's very unselfish. He just wants his team to do the best they possibly can, and I just really admire that of him being so young and having such a great head on his shoulders. And our final question is, do you have a bond with a teammate on the court that you don't have with anyone else? So like Steph and Clay or LeBron and Wade. And he said, "I think that as a team, we have all bonded together in different ways. And so I don't think that there is one teammate that I have a specific bond with. I'm just grateful to be able to play with a great group of teammates and that I can call my brothers." I just love that. I love that he's going out there and trying to get a bond with everyone, get chemistry with everyone, because that's really, when you look at teams that are winning championships, those are the teams that are really connected together. Like, sure, I said Steph and Clay, but those guys as a whole with Draymond and when Iggy was still there and now Kevin Durant, they're all on the same level. And I really think that Judy's clicking on something here where he wants a good relationship with his teammates so they can go out there and win every single game. I just love it. Without much pain. So, the other day I was going through Instagram and I found a really interesting account. And I opened it up. Its name was Broccoli Gang. And I recognized the faces of Jordan and Caleb Stoddard. So I thought, what the heck, let's look at this. And I love it. It tells me that Bonneville has found their identity. It really has, because now they've created their own nickname, and it gives them like this attitude. I don't love the nickname Broccoli Gang, but I love the attitude that they bring to it. And that attitude dropped 10 3-pointers on Idaho Falls, which puts Hillcrest at number 1 in our conference. But that also gives Idaho Falls their one and only loss that got suffered from Bonneville. But man, do I love this win, because it wasn't just a pushover win. It was a win. Like, they beat them 63-51, I believe, or something. Let me look. 61-53. That's not a pushover win. That's convincing to me. And I mean, Bonneville, this is a confidence booster for them. They're going to go play Blackfoot and then 5A Rigby, and then they go on to play Shelley, Skyline, and Hillcrest. Do I love this game? Beating Idaho Falls is perfect for us. It's been great hanging out with you, B fans. You can catch me next week on Monday. Sorry that I skipped a week. It was the holiday season and I just couldn't get around to it. Hopefully, I do not do this again. But see you next week. Bye, guys.